going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love, much love. Salute to everybody in the building. If you can hear me, please put a number one in the chat. Please put a number one in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Put a number one in the chat before we get into today's show. Before we get into today's show, let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay. Somebody can hear me. Somebody can hear me. Somebody can hear me. That's what's up. That's what's up. So shout out to everybody. Salute to everybody in the building. Welcome back to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross, of course. And I appreciate all the love and the support. Shout out to everybody. Salute to all the visionaries, man. We are back with episode 3 of the Golden Boy series. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share today's show. Hit the like button and share today's show because we're going to get into it. Y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we do. So, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all make sure y'all share today's show. I'm going to give some shout outs, but before I give some shout outs, I want to shout out our sponsors. Shout out to Alpha Juice Co. Fellas, you would like this late night text, just go down in the description box and click that link. Use my promo code, and you can get this along with plenty other of your all natural juices. So shout out to Alpha Juice Co. Make sure y'all get down in the description box. Go ahead and support your health. Support your health, fellas. Support your health. Shout out to everybody in the building once again. Let's see who is here. Let's see who's on the check-in. Let's see who's on the check-in. Shout out to my brother, the Book of Ronan, in the building. Shout out to my brother, the Book of Ronan, on the check-in. Shout out to my bro. Shout out to Ms. Zahara in the building. Shout out to you on the check-in. Melanie and Mind. What's going on, Melanie and Mind? What's going on? Mark McJoy, salute. Shout out to my man, Fierce Soul, in the building. Let me put the tip in. What's good, bro? What's good? Shout out to my brother, Mr. Sutton, in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, Miss Raven. What's going on? What's going on, Miss Raven? Shout out to you. Shout out to Boogeyman in the building. Junior Ali in the building. Salute. Shout out to Van in the building. Salute. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody in the clouds. Shout out to y'all. You know, make sure y'all like and share today's show. This is episode 3 of the Golden Boy series. If you missed episodes 1 and 2, if you missed episodes 1 or 2, go to the playlist section, click the Golden Boy series, and you can watch every show that you missed. Shout out to everyone who's been supporting the series thus far. Shout out to everyone. I've been getting some great responses. Make sure y'all don't hesitate to leave y'all comments and just let me know what y'all feel about this series, man. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to Boogeyman on the check-in, T Church on the check-in. What's good, Carl? Carl Carnigan in the building. What's going on, man? Salute to everybody in the building, man. Y'all see today's show. This is episode 3, The Making of an Incel. Oh, yeah. Yep. The making of an incel. See, I know the term incel has been used a lot. It has been used a lot. Shout out to my man, Boogeyman. But incel has been a term that's been used a whole lot. And a lot of times, guys will always give pushback. Oh, that's not an incel. Oh, that's not an incel. That's not an incel. Right? So we're going to go to the direct definition of what an incel is. Right? But then we're going to get into some of the incel behavior that's going on. Because an incel starts out a golden boy. And we're going to make the parallel. So shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all like and share the show. Make sure y'all like and share the show. And we're going to get into it. So an incel, which is an abbreviation for involuntarily celibate, or sometimes incels, is an ideology. Pay attention. It's an ideology. Right? An online subculture. An online subculture, cyber culture, or internet culture. So incels were bred right here online. That's where this stuff's come from. That's where this ideology was created and promoted and spread right here online. You know? So let's continue. It's an online subculture, an identity, an online community, and or a movement. You see? So it's all of those things. It's all of those things. Let's read it again. It's an online subculture. First of all, it's an ideology. It's an online subculture. It's an identity, an online community, and or movement characterized by public displays of sexual or romantic frustration. You see? So the root of this stuff is frustration before it reaches sexual frustration. See, this is what we got to realize. And this is why we're going to delve a little bit deeper into the incel psychology. Because it's deeper than just them being involuntarily celibate. This ties into what's going on up here and in their hearts as men. You see? And the root of this stuff is frustration, rejection. You know, things that men, right? Things that men are supposed to learn how to deal with throughout life. See, growing from a boy to a teenager to a young man to a man to an old man, right? An elder. All of that is personal development. Because you're going to age regardless. But throughout all of those steps, there has to be personal development. You see? And with incels, right, there is a cutoff point at a certain stage of their development. It was cut off. You see? This is why they would identify with being involuntarily celibate. You see? And this is the type of stuff I picked up when I first got to the Black manosphere. I picked up on how guys really looked at themselves. Juan G's, what's good? Carl says, I've heard the word, but I'm not going to lie. I truly thought it was a bunch of angry little boys that couldn't get women. Yes, it's a lot deeper than that. That's how they act, but it's a lot deeper than that. It's a lot deeper than that. But when I first got to the Black manosphere, I kept hearing the word incel. Incel. And just what you just said, Carl, is how it came across to me. But what I'm learning is it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. You see? And these incels, a lot of these incels, when you look at their life as a child, a lot of them were coddled. A lot of them were spoiled. A lot of them didn't have to do certain shit. They were afforded certain luxuries, so they didn't have to really earn anything until they got older and, things started getting a little tough. And see, this is where the golden boy turns into the incel. You see, this is what happened to Dandy, the guy that I've been displaying this whole series. This is what happened to him. You see? See, before you become an incel, you're a golden boy. You feel entitled. You feel that because society says that I went to school, I did this, I did that, so I'm automatically awarded this. And when that doesn't happen, there's a level of frustration, anger, rage. You see? And you got to understand that it's cool to get mad. It's cool to be frustrated, but it's not cool to then develop your life around those negative emotions. Because that's how you become an incel. That's why today's show is the making of an incel. Hey, Miss Angie, good to see you. Shout out to you. You see? That's why today's show is called The Making of an Incel. Because before you become an incel, you were a golden boy. You see? You were somehow in your mind the guy that someone made you believe. This is what happens when a man or a boy, is coddled and spoiled and not left to be a boy. Like, make mistakes. You see? They're not left to do this. I don't want him to fall. Are you okay? Mommy's baby. You see? This is what see, Dandy was an incel. Dandy was an incel. He started out a golden boy. He became a murderous incel. You see? This is why you need traditional masculinity around. That is the opposing force to the golden boy energy. See, because traditional masculine men gonna walk in there and shake his little cute ass up. He gonna shake him up. And it's not to be violent. See, because this is the tabs that they put on traditional masculine men. Oh, you're violent. You're aggressive. But when your son start beating your ass, see, because that's what happens. That's what these incels do. Why do you think you hear all these reports of them killing their parents? They're all a part of mass shootings. Huh? Where do you think this come from? It start right in the house. They start beating on their parents, fighting their parents. The making of an incel. Look at Dandy. Dandy got so bad that he killed his own mother. Killed his own mother. Killed his mother. The one who made him the way that he is. He killed her. Because what? There was no men around. There's no masculinity around. You see what happens? You see what happens when you remove real masculinity for false masculinity? You see? You see what happens? Look what happens. Then you're not protected. You women always talking about, oh, we're not, who's protecting us? So you want us to protect you from that little bastard that you created in your house? Huh? That's what you want us to do? So you want us to kill that little boy that you made. That you made. That little golden pussy that you made. Now he running around here beating your ass every day. He don't want to listen to you. He don't want to go to school. He's smoking weed in the house. He's selling drugs, bringing guns in the house, bringing girls in the house. How you think he got like that? And guess what you gonna do? You gonna still buy him more Jordans so he could go be a cute little nigga for them girls. Right? You're gonna go buy more games. You're gonna go buy more 2K. You're gonna go buy more of it. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go buy more Balenciaga. You see? Golden boys. Always being rewarded for bad behavior. Always being rewarded for nothing. These are your incel men today. Because they never had to earn nothing. That's why they feel they don't have to earn a woman's affection. They don't have to work for a woman's sex. So they rather just pay. And then call them hoes. See, that's incel shit. You run around buying all this pussy and calling women hoes. You're an incel. You're incel. You see? That's what this is. That's what this is. You never had to earn nothing. You never been through nothing. You don't even want to go mop a goddamn floor. You're mad when you got to do that. Oh, I got to do that. Mom, he told me I got to clean up. And then these are the little boys that y'all let out in the world to go deal with and to oppress other women. The little dandies of the world. You see? Little incels running around destroying the environment, destroying people. This is what they're doing. This is what they're doing. This is what they're doing. And they're promoting this ideology of the world hates us, the world's against us. I hate you, I hate you. See, when you hear Dandy keep saying that, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, he's talking to himself. See, that's an incel. This is what incels tell themselves. This is why they identify with that. They hate themselves. They're self-absorbed. Oh, well, this just gonna be me. This world is fucked up anyway. You see? Self-loathing, self-absorbed. None of this is masculine. None of this. But when I told the Black manosphere we got to heal before we try to build some shit, what happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened, man? Huh? You got a bunch of incels running around this motherfucker, wreaking havoc. Huh? See? See, because I didn't realize I was dealing with a bunch of golden boys. Little sweet Colonel Corn, cream style corn niggas. These niggas is extra cute. They're they them type of niggas. I didn't know this. My platform. I didn't know. I didn't know. These niggas are golden boys. Oh, nobody listen to that shit. Nobody want to hear that shit. I got 300 niggas in my box. Where you at now, little dandy? Where you at now, buddy? What's going on there, buddy? Huh? Travis Rogers in the building. Salute. See how this works? You see how this works? And then you wonder why no one takes us serious as a group of men. No one takes Black men serious as a group of men. You know why? Because we suffering from the golden boy syndrome. It's too much cute niggas. It's too much. Every nigga want to be a rapper. Niggas is too cute. They want to be seen. Black men want to be famous. Look at me. Look at my chain. Look at my watch. Look at my bling. Pretty boy, golden boy shit. When the Black men who got shit done in society, they didn't give a fuck about fame. Niggas ain't want to be on TV. The real movers and the shakers of the world are the people you don't even see. What happened to that, Black men? Huh? What happened to that? Why all you niggas want to be on TV? The majority of niggas today, Black men, niggas want to be famous. This is the way we ball, and I like the floss, and my diamonds gloss. What the fuck has that done for black people? But build more jails for niggas. Build more RICO laws for niggas. This is the way we ball, and we like the floss, and my diamonds gloss. More niggas dying. All that rap money. More niggas dying now. Rappers are billionaires. Niggas dying still. Every day you pull up your phone, somebody dead. Some rapper dead. What are we doing? Golden Boys. How is that helping us? You see? And you niggas want to work hard to keep this golden boy incel shit active in society. You killed Nipsey Hussle. You niggas killed Nipsey. Y'all niggas killed the modern day revolutionary when y'all killed Nipsey Hussle. Do y'all know that? Do y'all know that? So we could still have little clowns running around who all about being in the limelight, being seen. Look at me. I'm lit. We outside. We outside. Nigga, you ain't taught. Nigga, I've been outside my whole life. I've been outside my whole life. So all that, we outside. That shit is for the birds. What you outside doing? This is golden boy shit. This is golden boy shit. And then when they look up, they're 25, 35 years old, and then they realize that society's not going to kiss their ass like mommy, like Nana, like auntie, right? Now they want to run around and hurt people because they don't know how to express their emotions because they're upset and frustrated and angry. So now they want to run around and kill people. This is what you have today. A bunch of goddamn psychopaths in society running around here. This is what you got. Golden boy syndrome. Inflated ego. A man who suffers from foolish pride. See this type of shit? Golden boy shit. Look at these little young boys today. They'll shoot you before they wash their underarms. Before they wash their goddamn underarms, they'll blow your brains out, nigga. This is incel activity. Murderous incel shit. That's what this is. Because they don't know how to process their emotions correctly. You see? And now they want to run around and kill everybody. When they get mad, they spin in the block. You say something to me I don't like on the internet, I'm going to spin the block and kill you. This is incel shit. This is all incel shit. Incel. Understand this. These are a bunch of little young boys that grew up with no structure. There wasn't no traditional masculinity around there. It was a bunch of false masculinity. That's what it was. You see? Because you ask some of these young dudes today, yo, what you like to do? Get money and shoot niggas. How you like to get money and shoot people? That's an oxymoron, isn't it? You see, you look at the train of thought. This is incel shit. How you want to get money and shoot people? So you want to get money and go to jail? How you gonna do both, my brother? Where you get that from? Oh, I know where you got it from. You got it from the internet. You got it from an online community of dudes. Yeah, that's where you got it from. I know. But I'm here to tell you, that's not manhood, little bro. You being able to go outside and shoot 20 people don't make you a man. You a goddamn maniac and a sicko. You not a man. Something wrong with you. Something wrong with you, bro. And you doing that for what? You shot your classroom up for what? Because he said he ain't like your sneakers? Huh? Because the girl said you had a little dick, so you gonna shoot up the whole class? Huh? This is what happens when real masculinity is not around. When it's snuffed out. You see? When it's snuffed out. The golden boy is born. He's born. And then he grows up and becomes an incel. Because guess what happens? It comes a time where mommy no longer has control. See, and this is what Dandy knew. You see? See, golden boys know that they run the house because they run the family. They run the parents. You see? You see? See, a golden boy and a traditional masculine man, they can't exist in the same house. They can't exist in the same environment. Because that energy is going to stress. It's going to put pressure on that golden boy. Just the presence of it puts pressure. Oh, I gotta do that. Why I gotta do that? You see little boys do that and they don't get checked. You just see their mother scrolling in her phone. That's a golden boy. He runs the house. He runs the house. He doesn't have to get good grades. He doesn't have to show improved shit. He just got to be her son. That's my boy. That's my son. Until he ready to leave your ass. Like Dandy. See? See? And then, once this boy, this golden boy, is now left to figure out life on his own because his mother can no longer help him. His mother can no longer carry him through manhood. Papa Flocka, salute my brother. Salute. See, mommy can't carry you through manhood. Mommy can't do that. You have to do that along with the help of fellow men. But golden boys don't want no other men around. See, because then there becomes a hierarchy, and golden boys always sit at the top, even though they can't control nothing, they can't run nothing, they can't do nothing. This is why they This is why they get it. This is why they get everybody from around them. This is why. What's up, Vilma? Boogeyman says they didn't like healing before they built in their mind. Healing was soft, but they just proved themselves to be golden boy incels. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Exactly. Jubin says, so shooting, fighting, and having a tribe called Quest doesn't make you a man? I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Not at all. I said killing people doesn't make you a man. That's what I said. Running around killing people, acting like a savage, doing shit off your emotions. That's what I said. But knowing how to do those things is definitely, every man has to know those things. Most definitely. Abdul, what's good, Abdul? Oh, yeah. By no stretch of the imagination. But see, an incel, right? An incel, and you might have to go back to yesterday's show, Jubin, where I went into how the golden boy syndrome corrupts the 4 P's. What are the 4 P's? 4 P's is what makes a man masculine. You see, these 4 P's are provision, protection, procreation, and problem solving. Golden boys corrupt each of those areas. This is why golden boys are not masculine. They're not masculine men for those reasons. You see? So a golden boy, he doesn't learn how to shoot. He doesn't learn how to fight. You see? He doesn't learn those things in a disciplined instruction fashion. They don't learn it that way because they don't want to. You see? So they don't learn how to defend themselves. They just kill people. You understand what I'm saying? See, because those things that you're talking about, that's speaking on protection. A man learning how to shoot, a man learning how to fight, all of those things, that's for protection. That's how you protect yourself and you protect the people around you. And the men protect the environment that they're in and their families are in. But golden boys, they don't feel like they have to protect anything but their egos. And this is why they kill. This is why these incels are running around and they're killing women, killing their mothers, killing their grandmothers, their aunts, their little sisters. You see? You see? They don't feel like they should know how to talk to women. Why should I have to learn how to talk to her? She should like me. Golden boy syndrome. What did Dandy say? I don't want to pay for love. Then learn how to communicate. Learn how to comfortably be yourself. You see? This is why it's involuntarily celibate. It's not because they want to be. It's because they don't know how to come across to get what they want. You see? And a lot of times it's because a lot of these guys think that they should have it anyway. Okay, I'm boring, but you should still touch my penis. You see? Okay, I showed up smelling like red onions off the Frank truck on 42nd Street. But you should still touch my penis. See, this is golden boy shit. Golden boy. I don't need to know how to talk to women. I'm a man. She should just like me. Golden boy. That makes absolutely no sense. Golden boy. That's entitlement. That's because your mother told you how cute you was, and she done pumped your head up like a goddamn basketball. And now you think because your name is Edward, you supposed to get what you want. Cause my mama said, my mama said. Look at the water boy. Another example. Look at the water boy. He was a golden boy. When his mother realized that she was creating a goddamn incel, what did she do? She turned the collaring off and let him develop. And then what happened? He got married, became a man. Mama, I'm a man. Remember he told her that? Mama, I'm a man. Huh? How many of y'all told y'all mamas that? How many of y'all told y'all mamas that? Mom, I don't drink warm milk anymore before bed, Mom. I'm grown. No, Mom, you do not have to cut my sandwiches into squares. No. No, you don't have to do that anymore. No, Mom, you don't have to rip the ends off the bread. I eat the rims off the bread now because I realize that's where the actual nutrition is on the bread. Yeah, Mom. Look what happened in Waterboy. He was becoming an incel. That's why he was so angry. Remember that? And that's a lot of y'all dudes right here on the panels. Perfect example. I'm gonna show y'all an example. I'm gonna show y'all an example. Golden boy. I'm gonna show y'all an example of a golden boy. And I hope you don't get mad at me and don't hurt me, bro. But this is a classic example of a golden boy turning into an incel. So I'm gonna share my screen. Why y'all laughing in the chat? Shout out to Alonzo Hall. Don't kill me, little Big Nate. Don't kill me, man. But this is classic, bro. This was classic. Shout out to Baller X. Shout out to Baller X 2.0. But when I saw this, I said, yeah, this is classic incel work. Classic golden boy incel work Classic. You watching you hear Lil Big Nate, you could tell Golden Boy his whole life. Just listen to him. Shout out to you though, Lil Big Nate. I ain't got no problems with you, bro. This is for educational purposes only. Okay? This is for educational purposes only. Shout out to Ball X. Ball X, don't flag me, bro. All right? This is for educational purposes only. Fair use. Fair use. Shout out to Bob. What's good, Bob? TTT, what's going on?
What the fuck? Black man, don't you take no disrespect from these rank, stinking pigs that we call women. You smack that bitch with your words when she violates and disrespects you. I'll cut your stinking belly open, you skunk, and tap dance on your organs. And you can see if your whatever he is to you is gonna come and do something to me. Rank, stinking ran through. I'm gonna lob missiles at your whole motherfucking platform. I promise you I will. Keep my goddamn name out of your filthy mouth, you decrepit wench. Mess with me again and watch what I do. Why don't you do this, you dirty, stupid, used up ran through? And you're probably a murder mommy too. What? What the fuck? Well, Nate, how do you know she's a murder mommy? Well, let me tell you. I used to go on their channel when I first came to the Black Manosphere. All X. This rank ass, used up, ran through is in this chat. Gentleman happens to be a good friend of mine. And says, oh, the littles were crying for help on their stream. The little. Who has the name Little in their name that's better known than me? Nobody. So this old ran through stinky, dirty, filthy member of the sisterhood decided to hurl this insult at me. I ain't talked to this wench in forever. She's a complete non-factor in my life, in this space. If niggas ain't snatching wrenches from her and throwing her off fucking platforms, she's starting trouble. Because that's what these type of black women do. The entire country of the United States hates ABWs like her. And the problem is, unless black women separate themselves from ABWs like her, black women are doomed in this country. They are doomed. All right? They are doomed. So I encourage black women, get away from the nightmare monsters. Get away from these used up, ran through, bitter, troublemaking skunks. Just get away from them. Don't model yourself after them. You know, these lunatic women decide to get married in their 40s. Do you know how rare of an occurrence that is? It almost never happens. Almost never happens. Your guesses are good. Your guesses are good. But don't go putting her name in there. I'm not going to say her name. She doesn't deserve it. She said again in the chat, the littles were crying for help on their stream. Why don't you do this, you dirty, stupid, used up, ran through? And you're probably a murder mommy too. You know what I've called women who engage in child deletion? I call them murder mommies. Well, Nate, how do you know she's a murder mommy? Well, let me tell you. I used to go on their channel when I first came to the Black Manosphere. And I started, Lil Big Nate came here to talk about the issues that are affecting black people. So I talked about child deletion on their channel. And the woman I'm talking about got really angry. Really angry. She blew up a little. And bro, I've been dealing with this issue with these types of nightmare women for years. And when you mention child deletion, one of the signs of a woman that's probably done it is a woman that gets very angry. And she got angry, bro. So I'm going to call her a murder mommy, allegedly. But see, when you come to a chat just to start shit with me, I'm gonna smack the living hell out of you. And let me tell you something, you old stinking goddamn ran through who was able to trick a nigga into taking you serious. God bless that brother. You ever disrespect me again, I'm gonna come to my channel and I'm gonna lob missiles at your head. And unfortunately, your co-host is gonna catch some shrapnel too. I dare you to disrespect me again. I dare you. You stinking old used up ran through bitch who likes to go around starting trouble with a nigga that hasn't said a word to you in almost 2 years. I ain't said a word to you. Old used up ran throughs making trouble. This is why I tell decent black women, get the hell away from the used up nightmare bitch. Get away from her. She's just a troublemaking, disease-spreading nightmare monster that nobody wants to be around because all she does is start trouble. Nigga, I ain't talked to this woman in almost 2 years. And in the chat, she's addressing me and insulting me because that's what these filthy, dirty, stupid, ran through, used up nightmare women do. It's what they do, dog. And this is why the country hates you. The whole country hates you. Not black women, even though it is getting to that, but they hate black women like you. You so much as say my name again, you rank, stinking ran through. I'm going to blob missiles at your whole motherfucking platform. I promise you I will. You keep my goddamn name out of your filthy mouth, you decrepit wench. Mess with me again and watch what I do to you. Black man, don't you take no disrespect from these rank, stinking pigs that we call women. All right? Don't take their disrespect. You smack that bitch with your words when she violates and disrespects you, especially if you're just minding your business and she wants to start trouble. I'll cut your stinking belly open, you skunk, and tap dance on your organs. And you can see if your whatever he is to you is going to come and do something to me. Just like when my first channel started, I had to check her then because she lied on me on Game Changers. I heard she's lied on SKC. All she does is lie. The truth is not in her. Ain't in her. But I'm just about done with this devil wench who likes to start trouble with niggas that don't talk to her, don't talk about her, don't want nothing to do with her.
Yo, shout out to everybody in the building. I see Third Ward in the building. Salute. Shout out to my man D's on the check-in. Oh, man. Hey, Lil Big Nate, you need to get you a late night text, bro. For real. Get down in the description box, bro. Click that link and use my promo code. You're gonna have to start getting late night texts, bro. But on a serious note, y'all see my point. Y'all see my point. Y'all see my point? See, it took time for that level of disgust, angst, rage for women to be developed. You know how many years that took? And like I said, This is for educational purposes only. This is not for me to crack jokes on you, little big Nate. But like I said, that video was a perfect case study. Perfect case study. So y'all understand exactly why today is today's show. This golden boy syndrome is a problem. That's what creates an incel. This golden boy syndrome. You see? Then it transforms into these people need to be exterminated. You see? It transfers into these women need to get their stomachs cut open. You heard what he said? He said he'll cut that woman's stomach open. All because she was cracking jokes in the goddamn chat room. All because he is a grown man, as a grown goddamn man, couldn't take no jokes. This woman needs her stomach cut open. She needs to be killed for cracking jokes. For cracking jokes. This is what I'm talking about. And the reason why you have so many men like this today, because there wasn't no men to check that shit from when it started to brew up in his little ass. And I'm talking about as a little boy. I'm not saying now, because I know, little big Nate is a short guy. I ain't cracking jokes on him. I'm talking about when he was a kid. Because that's when that shit is developed. And all of that shit is mixed in with entitlement and a whole lot of other shit. And it comes out today, what you just heard. Shout out to Ball X. It comes out today, what you heard. Andre Harris, salute, fam. Salute. What you said? Give him some milk. Third Ward says little big aneurysm wouldn't bust a grape, but everyone is a tough guy on social media. Hey, man, you better not sleep on them, bro. You got a lot of anger in them. Grand Madam Tarot, what's going on? Grand Madam Tarot says that sounds like two demons in a demonic competition who can generate the most hate. Shaking my head. Wow. That's interesting. That's an interesting perspective. Boogeyman says an incel has to pretend to be tough, which is why golden boys and incels ain't masculine. Thank you. 1804 Diddy. Salute, family. Good to see you. But they're not going to bust a grape because we saw that in the case with Dandy. He's not going to, but he will kill you. Like, we do know, because we have a lot of cases with these incel men killing people. And they're not just killing women, they're killing men too. It's not just them going out and killing women, they killing men too. They're killing men too. So you got to understand that this is a big problem amongst the Black community today. It's a big problem. A very, very, very big problem. And I think I'm going to do a part 2 to this because I had an article that I wanted to present. So I think I'm going to continue this tomorrow with a part 2. Put a number 1 in the chat. Let me know if y'all want to see a part 2 to this tomorrow, because I definitely had an article that I wanted to share. Boogeyman says running around pretending to be a tough guy with no knowledge of knowing how to protect or defend is not masculine. Facts. Facts. Okay, I got some ones. Okay. Charles Ramsey, salute. Yeah, and I see a lot of y'all came in a little late. So definitely I'm gonna do a part 2 tomorrow. I'm gonna definitely do a part 2 because I definitely want to bring this article to light. I want to bring this article to light, man, because we're gonna have to start really shining light on these psychosis, man, because we're dealing with a mental health epidemic in the Black community. And a lot of this stuff that we're dealing with, we can know where to start when we can identify it. Then we can find out exactly who we need to talk to if we need to talk to anybody. Because a lot of times you just need to talk to the person who actually hurt you. A lot of times. You see? So what we're going to do is we're going to come back tomorrow with part 2 of episode 3. We're going to come back with part 2 tomorrow of episode 3 because, like I said, I wanted to bring this article to the light when it comes to the golden boy syndrome and the making of an incel and all of this incel violence that's going on in society. And that has been going on for a while because a lot of your active shooters and school shooters, playground shooters, and all of that, a lot of them are incels. A lot of them. A lot of them. And a lot of them were also golden boys. This is why you have their mother saying, oh, I didn't know my son was like this, and I didn't know, and we tried the best for him, and we gave him a great life. He was a golden boy. He was a golden boy that turned into an incel. So tomorrow we'll be back with part 2. We will be back with part 2 of episode 3, the making of an incel of the Golden Boy series. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share today's show. Make sure y'all share today's show. Make sure y'all share today's show. Also, if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Don't forget to follow me and my brother, the Book of Ronan. That's the Foundational Manhood Podcast. The links to the podcast is down in the description box. Go and follow us over there on all your audio podcast platforms. Follow me on Anchor. Follow us on Anchor as well. The links is in the description box. Also, fellas, this is just a message. If you're going to send out a late night text, I'm going to let you know that you got to cut the golden boy shit out if you want her to answer your late night text. But if she do, make sure you bring a box of condoms before you get to the location. All right? And if you want to know where to get the late night text from, great drink, one of my favorites, get down in the description box, click the link, use the promo code, get your late night text. Shout out to everybody in the building once again. We will be back here tomorrow with part 2. I appreciate all the love and the support. If you would like to donate to the show, Cash App $SheepStaySleepTV. Cash App $SheepStaySleepTV is where y'all can go. I appreciate all the love and the support. Anyone who donated, I appreciate it. Much love. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.